Hello, this week we start a whole new book, Sefer Vayikra. And it's not just a new book that we are beginning, it's a whole new reality for the Jewish people and their relationship with God. In the last parsha, in the last Sefer, we saw the completion of the tabernacle of the Mishkan. And now that it's finished, there's going to be a new method in which God is going to communicate to the nation. And this week's Parsha Vayikra, the book Vayikra, opens with the word Vayikra, that God called out to Moshe. It says, Vayikra el Moshe v'yidaber Hashem elav me'ohel mor lemor. Now this is very unique because normally it doesn't say God called out to Moshe. We hear Vayomer Moshe or Vayidaber Moshe when God spoke to Moshe or God said to Moshe. And so this word Vayikra is unique, and I think there's something very important to be learned from this word, and that God called out to Moshe, because when there's a new way, when things have changed dramatically in life, either with a dwelling or with a relationship that was scarred and needs repair, needs a whole sort of reformation, a whole different way of dealing with things. Because once something happens, we had the Chet HaEgel, and there was a necessity for the Mishkan to be built right away. There's a whole different state of communication and relationship between God and Israel, and that includes Moshe. And the important lesson is that, as close as God and Moshe were, there was no problem between God and Moshe. The difficulty and the problems originally stemmed between the nation and how they acted towards God and their faith and their belief system. But Moshe was connected to both of them, and Moshe didn't make any assumptions now that there was a new way and that they built this home, this tabernacle for God, and he felt the need to be called. He was hesitant to interact with God until God had to call out to him. And I think it's a very important lesson for everybody in life, that when you start out on a new journey and things are different, not to assume that the people that you love, assume that they're invited or that they can call or that they can that you still consider them a part of your life. You need to call out to those people. If you move away, if you start a new job, if you start a new school, if you start a new business, whatever it might be, people, when there's change, sometimes feel insecure and hesitant, and they need that you should reach out to them sometimes. You shouldn't wait for them to come to you. And I think that's very important. I'll always let people know that they're still included, they're still thought of, no matter how close or how far they are from you. Shabbat Shalom.